Hi everyone, I'm excited to be here today. My name is Emily Clark and I'm a physical therapist with KORT Physical Therapy, and today we are going to talk about one of our exciting programs that we have at KORT called our POWR Program, and that stands for our Personalized Orthopedic Weight Reduction Program. I have two other KORT co-workers with me today, Christine and Andrea. They're going to be helping us to answer some questions as to what this program is, how you guys can get involved, and get you started on this weight loss journey for you.
All right, the first question, what is the POWR program and how does it work?
So first question, what is the POWR program and how does it work? So the POWR program is typically incorporated with your regular physical therapy. So a lot of patients can self-refer to physical therapy. A lot of people do not need referrals for their insurance to do physical therapy, and don't have to have referrals for our weight loss program either. Some insurances require that. So in this program, people come to physical therapy whether you have a hurt back, hurt knee, you want to work on your walking, want to get exercise tips. And another good adjunct to that is we can help you with your healthy weight loss tips to help you lose weight, to help improve your activity and mobility, and to get you healthier. So how that works is while we're doing physical therapy with you, typically in physical therapy, the sessions are about an hour. We're working on your mobility, your flexibility, your balance, your range of motion, but also a good 15 to 20 minutes of that session, we are working on reviewing healthy lifestyle tips. And there's a binder that each participant receives, and in that binder, there are motivational reading materials to help keep you inspired and accountable for setting some SMART goals. And there's an educational component that's equally important. And in that educational binder, there are tips about how much fiber do I need? How much protein do I need? What are good healthy fats? If I were to eat out at a restaurant, what are options that I could eat busy or on the go? How do I read food labels? And also in the back of the binder, there are food logs where people log their food, and our big goal for this is we're looking for habits and trends to figure out what are things that we want to work toward for small goals to get you healthier, and how can we help you reach those goals to get you right on the track for what you want to achieve.
The next question is, my doctor has recommended I lose weight before having surgery. Can the POWR program help with that?
So if you need to lose weight before having surgery, this would be a great program for you. We have several physicians that refer patients to us, say they need to have back surgery or a knee replacement, hip replacement, any kind of surgery. We can conjunct that with our program, what we call prehab. So patients can come to physical therapy before their surgery, or say they need to lose 10% of their body weight to get to where then they can get to a certain body mass index or a certain goal in order to be safe to have that surgery. And we would be happy to treat you before your surgery, and if you're reaching those goals, to treat you after your surgery for rehab, additionally to help continue on your healthy lifestyle and weight loss journey. So you can see us before surgery, after surgery, or even if you didn't even have surgery at all.
How much does the POWR program cost? Is it covered by insurance?
So the question was, how much does the POWR program cost? It is covered by insurance. It's covered by all insurances. There's not an additional charge when we're billing for physical therapy. The only cost for the POWR program initially is to pay for the POWR binder, which is what I was briefly talking about earlier with those educational and motivational reading materials and those food logs. And that binder itself is $30, well worth the price. Additionally, after you pay for that binder, you continue to get recipes, meal prep tips, weekly planning sheets, additional motivational reading materials, articles. So it's kind of an all-in-one encompassing price that's well worth that $30, and there's no additional price after that as long as you are actively in physical therapy. So say you're in physical therapy for 4 to 8 weeks, your orthopedic or condition gets better, and you want to continue to participate in our POWR program to further reach those goals, you can continue to come in for POWR after you're discharged, and that is a different program, and that itself is just the weight loss component, not the physical therapy component, and that is typically $25 a session, and that's for that long-term accountability and support ongoing to help you reach those goals. Well worth the price. We've had many success stories, and I think that ongoing accountability really does make a difference.
Speaking of success, what kind of success do POWR patients typically have?
So what type of success do POWR patients typically have? So every person is different. I do want to emphasize that. But we do set goals for our patients. We set goals for our patients to try to lose based on what their goals are is most important. But additionally, we want them to try to lose 5, 10, or 15% of their body weight. Our program follows the American Dietary Association guidelines and the CDC guidelines. So it is a very much national, holistic-based program. And the safest, most effective way to lose weight loss or to achieve weight loss that's long-term success is on average between 1/2 pound to 2 pounds per week. So our goal is to kind of look at your habits and trends, figure out ways that we can modify and make healthier habits to lose that typically 1/2 pound, 1 to 2 pounds per week for ongoing successes, so that way we don't rebound and gain that weight back later. So we're trying to create healthy habits for the long term. That way we can set you up for success well after our last day together.
Is the POWR program available at all locations?
Is the POWR program available at all locations? No, it is not, but it is available at several of our locations. We have 20 plus locations in the Louisville, Lexington area, Bowling Green area, surrounding clinics within our state, and we also offer it in southern Indiana as well. There are several locations that offer POWR, but if for some reason your specific facility that you go to does not offer POWR, there is a great way that we can still reach out to you and help you, and that is with telehealth. So you could still do your physical therapy at a certain location with your physical therapist. Then we can chat kind of how we are right now and still have this individualized goal setting specifically tailored to helping reach your goals, and that could be via telehealth, but majority of our clinics do. If you go to our website at KORT.com, there's a program or a tab that says programs for specialty programs. And then also if you didn't have access to that, you can call us as well, and then we can direct you to a specific site that does offer this program. But majority of our programs do, and we're going to continue to grow this program at several more locations soon.
You mentioned telehealth. If I'm uncomfortable leaving my house because of COVID, can I still do the POWR program through telehealth?
Yes, you can. So you don't have to do physical therapy in a clinic at all. At KORT right now, you can do your physical therapy via telehealth, and they can still direct you through your exercise regimen to work on your physical therapy goals. And then also we can do an adjunct to work on your weight loss goals as well via telehealth. And that should still be very successful for you. It's still individualized with physical therapy and POWR in the POWR program, whether you're in the clinic or we're doing it for telehealth, because we want to keep all of our patients safe. I do want you to know that in our clinics, we are also masking and gloving, sanitizing, doing social distancing, minimizing the people that are in the clinic as well, to make sure that we are trying to keep our patients as safe as possible in the clinic. If you want to do telehealth, that's a wonderful option as well.
I've tried to lose weight in the past. How is the POWR program any different?
So most people, I'm sure, have tried to lose weight in the past, many of which have probably been successful for, short durations, long durations, maybe didn't hit their goal weight or maybe rebounded and gained weight back. All we know is each person is different, and we want to treat you and respect those differences because you are yourself unique and individual. What we do with our POWR program is the foundation of the program is focusing on the quality of foods. So it's not specifically how many calories do we have in one day versus another. We are trying to think, what does the national guidelines teach us? Well, it teaches us that as Americans, we're not getting enough fruits and vegetables and beans. So we really try to increase our vegetables, beans, and fruits. Are we getting enough protein, which really helps keep our immune system strong, to keep us healthier, and to keep our strength up? and helps us that when we are losing weight, if we're getting enough protein, then it helps to maintain what's called our lean body mass, so that way we're keeping our strength. So we're emphasizing, are we getting enough healthy beans, dairy, legumes, nuts and seeds, and then lean meats. But if you're vegetarian or pescatarian, that's fine as well. We just want to really increase the quality of the food. So the big emphasis on this program is, are we eating more natural, holistic foods, which is what the CDC kind of recommends, or how often are we having sugary beverages, fast foods, fried foods, refined carbohydrates, processed foods. Now, all of those are okay, but we're trying to work on that moderation and that balance so we have a healthy relationship with food. So what's different about this program is you have, most of the time, one POWR clinician that's with you. So you have one person that you meet with every week, and you really talk about how the week went for you. What did you struggle with? What went really well? What goals do you have? What barriers do you have? How can we help you individually set goals for the upcoming week, or to visualize yourself in the short-term future or long-term future, to start thinking about what's important to you? And I call it the inner why. So the why is what we really work on is, why do I want to lose weight? Why do I want to be healthier? Why do I want my diabetes to be controlled? Why do I want to get off of high blood pressure and high cholesterol medicine? These are just examples. Why do I want to be able to play with my grandchildren in the yard without back pain? So we spend time going over the quality of foods that are really important for weight loss, but also that's important for our immune system and to be healthy. And then along with that, while POWR is different, is that same clinician as your physical therapist or your physical therapist assistant. So they're also working on your mobility, getting you stronger, working on your balance, getting you more flexible to do those things that you love. So it really is a win-win situation, because you're getting the physical therapy, exercise, regimen, routine from that accountability partner as your pain's getting better. But also, you are truly learning relationship concepts with food, and it's a relationship back and forth with us individually trying to help you eat healthier.
The next question. I struggle with a lot of activity. Does the POWR program involve working out?
So the POWR program itself does not have to involve working out. Every person, like I said, is different. But in research, we know that if I were to lose weight, what would be the most successful component to losing weight? Is it diet or is it exercise? Well, research tells me that diet is superior to exercise to lose weight. It's a lot harder to exercise to lose a pound than it is to eat healthier and cut us a safe amount of calories to lose that pound. So it does not have to include exercise. I have some people that their goal is, I want to be able to walk to the mailbox to check the mail and be able to come back without being short of breath. Well, to them, that is exercise. So it doesn't have to be these 15-minute aerobic continuous exercises or a hard strength training program. So if we're looking at research, diet versus exercise, diet is superior, and that's where that binder comes in. That's where the food logs come in, to really work on those habits, so that way we aren't eating poorly out of a good exercise routine. If you did want to exercise, because the next part of research says diet and exercise is better than just diet alone, then we can incorporate the next routine, which works on, can we get you stronger? Can we work on your stamina? Can we work on your endurance? Do we need to talk about a gym routine? Or because of COVID, do we need to talk about online videos or a home program for you or a walking program for you to get you moving? But say you are really deconditioned, you're in a lot of pain, and you're trying to wait to have that knee replacement, need to lose weight. We're not trying to put you in pain. So just know that there's different options for physical therapy and for POWR that'll be tailored to where you're at right now and what your long-term goals are. And we will meet you right there and continue to help you along the way with whatever those goals are. And they might change along the way as well as you start to get feeling better and having less pain.
Is there an app for the POWR program?
There is an online component for the POWR program. We do give weekly handouts via email or hand direct them to you. Just like I said, in that binder that you're paying for, you will have ongoing recipes, food logs. I forgot to mention we also have a cookbook that you can feel free to get as well that has all the recipes in it. We frequently do online engagement as well. There is not an app at the moment. It will be coming out soon. Fingers crossed by the end of this year. But we do also have paper charts that people fill out. But if that's too much, then there is a way that they can fill it out on Excel, and we can email back and forth, because we do know that we have busy lifestyles, and we're trying to make it as convenient as possible and easier for you to track those foods and to be able to be accountable to each other.
Next question. Do I have to eliminate certain foods or food groups?
No, you do not have to eliminate any foods or food groups. Just like I mentioned before, the POWR program is really focused on eating holistically. So less processed foods, less fast foods, less of those sugary beverages. We do want to eat more natural, and we do want to try to follow the CDC guidelines, but we're not expecting that, nor for myself, to do that 100%. It really comes down to a balance. So you might have heard before that the rule is like an 80-20 rule. 80% of the time I want to try to eat healthy, but just because if I want to go and watch a basketball game with my husband and go enjoy a night out with my girlfriends doesn't mean that I can't have an unhealthy appetizer, I can't have a sweet tea. It really comes down to a balance. Those birthday celebrations or wedding celebrations are important, but looking at the whole picture, we try to make sure that we are kind of having a better balance of when we're eating healthy versus when we're eating those unprocessed kind of fried foods. It really comes down to that balance, and we really try to work hard on getting that healthy relationship with food and understanding that that's okay, but really doing a lot of weekly planning and goal setting and preparation for the majority of the week, so that way those other times that happen are okay, but they're farther and fewer between.
We had another question come through about insurance. Can you touch again on insurance coverage and if a doctor has to send me to the POWR program or I can come on my own?
So the question was, another question on insurance and referral. I didn't mention this earlier, the only two insurances that require a referral pretty much for physical therapy and for the POWR program are Medicare and TRICARE. Any other personal insurance that you're coming with, your personal health insurance, does not need a referral for physical therapy majority of the time or for the POWR program. So there's no other need for a referral. So say I want to self-refer for physical therapy because I hurt my knee playing soccer. I can walk right into any KORT clinic and set up an appointment for physical therapy. But say also I want to lose weight, so that way I minimize that knee pain as well. Then I can go ahead and let them know at my first appointment, I really heard about this POWR program and I would like to try that. That's called a reverse referral. So you're already in the door. We can go ahead and set up an appointment to then go over that binder, our hopes and dreams page, really getting to know that inner why, setting some healthy goals for you, and that is all covered by your insurance. If you don't want to go through insurance, say you have a really high deductible plan or your insurance premiums are too much, there is also another self-pay option that you can pay with cash. So we can go through insurance or self-pay. The only cost out of any one of those that's different than the cost of a visit is that $30 binder fee. That's not covered by insurance, but you can use, if you have an FSA card, you can use that for that binder as well. The only other insurance that's a little bit different and we would have to talk to a case manager about would be if you were coming for a work comp related injury or issue. That may or may not be covered by work comp. So we would always contact your case manager and reach out to them to see if that would be agreed upon, or if not, same thing, you can always go through your personal insurance for the weight loss component and then go through your work comp insurance for your physical therapy component.
The last question we have for today, how can I continue success after I finish the POWR program?
So that is a good question. So weight loss takes time to lose weight, just like it took time probably for most of us to have gained that weight. And we want it to be slow, not that we want it to be slow, but we want it to be sustainable and attainable for your long-term success. So most people, like say you come to physical therapy, like I said, for 4 to 12 weeks, your orthopedic condition's better, your balance is better, your knee pain is better, you're working on an individualized exercise routine, but you haven't hit all of your goals. Maybe you're making progress towards those goals. Remember, like we said, most patients lose 1 pound to 2 a week, but maybe they have a goal that they want to lose more than that. So what we do is we have a way that you can continue, like I said, with our program after discharged, and that's called our POWR Supply Program. So you come in, you set up an appointment in the clinic. A lot of times if you would rather do it telehealth, that's perfectly fine. And we can continue to do that accountability after discharge from formal physical therapy to really help you lose your weight loss goals. I mean, we've had several patients that lose 20, 25 pounds, 50 pounds. We've had some that lose over 100 pounds, and we've had many, many success stories. And you can see them at our KORT Facebook group and on our website at KORT.com. KORT lists a lot of those success stories weekly. If you want to talk to your POWR clinician, to have them send it you as well. And a lot of these patients, we've done YouTube videos for them because they're so excited to be able to share the news that now they are able to get back to the activities that they love. But that comes from long-term changes. So our phrase is, it's more than a weight loss program, it's a lifestyle change. So with this program, we want to be your accountability partner for you for a long term, for a lifestyle, to get to where you're able to hit those weight loss goals, achieve your hopes and dreams, and hopefully motivate and inspire other people in your family and your community to do the same. Some of my favorite things are when a family, one person starts to lose weight and then it's a cascade effect. Then their spouse starts to eat differently, or their children start to exercise more. And we want that long-term change where our families and communities get healthier. And that's why I'm very passionate about doing this. I've been doing this for 11 years now. And I'm very passionate about helping people truly get their mobility back, their health back. And I say we're saving lives. We are really making a difference at KORT, and we would love to have you actively participate with us, and we would love to help you. Please, if you have any questions, go to our website or give us a call. We would love to help make a difference in your lives with this program or any other program that we offer.